My name's Hustle, and I'm addicted to the DAKKA. What's going on, guys? We are back in the Friesland, but this time we are in a division with my buddy Jared, aka Girthquake24. Check him out if you already don't. And as painful as it is to call him a friend, Buck. But I am in the Friesland, as I said. Buck is playing the Wichita, and Jared is in the Alabama, I believe. So I wanted to showcase some of the division play in this. My last Friesland video, thanks to a little guy you may have heard of named Spartan Elite 43, was my most viewed video. So thank you everybody that checked that out and subscribed. Hopefully we keep cranking out some good content you guys enjoy. I really appreciate the feedback. So one thing about me that you need to know is I am a huge movie buff. If you've ever watched me on Jared's stream or when we do Meme Build Monday with Peak, it's all movie quotes all the time, so you're pretty much guaranteed to get some kind of movie clip like this.
Hello.
Practically guaranteed to get something like that in every video. It's kind of my dumb humor. I gotta be me when I'm making these videos, or they're just not gonna be good. So, but yeah, we get the Shima spotted there, and this thing just absolutely melts DDs. Like it's disgusting how fast DDs can melt with this. We lost him, so obviously we're gonna pop our Hydro here, because you know he's got the wall of skill that surely is headed our way. Buck moves up with the Wichita, gets some radar. Finally did something useful. Just kidding, Buck, I love you. We just continue to melt that guy. In my last video, a lot of the feedback I got, much to my surprise, people were requesting that I talk kind of throughout the video instead of just a little intro, so I'm gonna try that this time. And the last time I tried it, I felt like it was a little dry. I'm not much of a play-by-play commentator at all. Feel like I'm just better off just talking, so that's what it's gonna be. The other comments that I got, besides recommending that I talk through it, is the seasickness that comes from this Twitch movement, and I'm aware of it too when I watch it. I'm like, my God, stop zooming out. It's a bad habit, is what it is. I mean, I've been playing this game for 2 years since, you know, release, basically early release, and I just taught myself that you shoot your guns, you let go of the trigger, and you know, watch your surroundings. When you have 1.4 second reload, it's gonna look like you have a very bad case of Tourette's or something. I'm trying to get better about it here because I am conscious of it. You can see that I'm not doing it, and I mean, you just have to use, you know, what 2 brain cells that I have to rub together and realize there's no ships with torpedoes around here. We killed the Shima, so the Wooster is, you know, far enough away, out of his radar. We're good, but I don't know. I guess I just never feel truly safe if I'm a DD sitting in smoke. I've been torped way too many times doing that, so I'm constantly on alert looking for torpedoes coming in. But yeah, I think this mass is having a lot of fun right now. What do you guys think? Just getting absolutely melted. Thank you, American Superstructure Health. We really appreciate it. We gave Jared a little love tap there. Didn't want him to be lonely. The Souza pops up. Like, oh look, that DAKKA looks so fun. Let me get in on that. So he jumps in, hits that guy's carcass, proceeds to get melted. Jared sends some ghost shells his way there. So we have if you're watching the mini map at all, which I am for the first time as I watch this with you guys, I wasn't during the game. I mean, there was obviously a lot going on our flank over here. The other flank just got overrun. There's a division of 3 German battleships on the other side, and as you may have seen from the title of this video, spoiler alert, they're going to be very salty with me by the end of this video, so make sure you stay, watch all of it. Have you tried dodging? Boom, it works beautifully. Try it. That's where the, I mean, you can tell from my build if you look up there in the top corner. Right now it's farther because I'm shooting, obviously, but normally I've got 6.2 kilometer concealment on this. I am full spec'd into agility as much as I can, reload, pretty much anything to up the DAKKA, and I feel like my personal feeling is there's no reason to run concealment on this ship. The lack of torpedoes, there's no incentive to get close to a battleship. I mean, if you do, it's almost certain death. You're not going to melt them fast enough, as we literally chunk this Yamato to death with 1 million paper cuts. But yeah, I mean, you're going to play this ship at, you know, medium to far range. That's going to be the most effective. If you can sit in the smoke screen and actually get spots, I mean, look at that. I just hit his superstructure for 2K. I mean, with 1.4 second reload. This ship is absolutely disgusting. And not broken disgusting. Not, you know, like it needs a nerf or something like that. Because it is going to be, if you are not used to playing open water gunboats, it's going to be a tough ship to play and do well in. Absolutely. I mean, if you're used to playing your Kagero and, you know, racking up damage with torpedoes, good luck. Yeah, I mean, it's just a different kind of play style. For me, it bodes well because I've been to the school of Hipper, and I believe in, you know, not in everything. And I mean, I'm good buddies with Nick, and we've talked several times and played ranked together a couple times, and our builds are not exactly the same, but very similarly minded in that, for, you know, cruisers, we both like to play cruisers, speed and agility. You know, it's kind of a tough pill to swallow at first because you're thinking, well, I need the most offensive power that I can get out, range and, you know, extra damage. But I kind of learned a long time ago, for me anyway, it's what good is extra damage if you're not alive to use it? So I learned, you know, agility and speed, and this ship pretty much plays that way. So it's been kind of an easy adaptation for me, I guess is the word, for me to just jump in this and do pretty well. The game before this, before Buck got on and ruined everything, I actually had a Kraken. Of course, I wasn't recording for it, so that's great. But yeah, my first Kraken in the Friesland. So yeah, we've won our flank. Back to the game anyway, this game. Here come those German BBs. And Jared was pretty low on health going into this engagement. So about this time, he's going to take a pretty nasty hit and decide he is the torpedo. And he starts going full speed for this Bismarck. Because our thinking is, you can see that we're talking in our party chat down there. If he can get rid of that front guy, you know, the Bismarck's not going to overmatch Buck's bow in the Wichita. So, I mean, we could literally just sit and melt the back guy at our will, basically. That's when something goes wrong. Right about now. Before Jared can get that ram off, he takes another nasty hit and dies. That's about the time that Buck realizes mistakes were made, and he has put himself in kind of a bad position expecting that front guy to die. And I'm gonna get pretty cocky here almost overly so, and think to myself, well, if Buck goes down, I can still burn these guys down. I'll go and kite.
It's a bold strategy.
And that's about the time that Jared reminded me, they've got Will. So, there's zero chance of me melting these guys if they're gonna stay side by side like that. So I realize at this point we're up on points. They don't have the speed. We've got one cap. They don't have the speed to go and get another cap and win this on points. They have to kill me. So the strategy here is I'm gonna reset them one more time, which is why I shoot the front guy and the bad guy. So I get all the cap points off both of them, and then I'm gonna go dark. Eventually, after taking massive damage. Hit the warp speed, rather than you guys sit through 3.5 minutes of me just driving away, but that's basically what it is. So yeah, that's pretty much the end of this video. I'm just gonna sail away. I am gonna end up capping A, but 589 shell hits, guys. 151,000 damage, high caliber, and wait till the base XP is no slouch either. I am in love with this ship. I know if I didn't Wallet Warrior my way to 1, I know which one I would be picking by far. You know, there's arguments to be made about utility of Lo Yang versus this. And yeah, in a competitive setting, which I'm competitive, I want to win as much as the next guy. I think Lo Yang may have the advantage just because of that long-range sonar, but in pure fun, this ship is a blast, and that counts for a lot. It's hard to discount the amount of fun that you can have in this ship. So, yeah, that's going to be the end of this video, guys. Thank you again for watching it. As always, you know, leave feedback. I read it. I read all of it. And let me know what you think. All right. See you in the next one. Peace.